You are standing outside right now. Temperature dropping, sun going down. No house behind you, no car, no store within 100 miles. Just you, the wind, and whatever is moving in the dark. You have until sunrise to survive. What do you build? With what? Ancient humans face this question every single night for 300,000 years, and the shelters they built tell us something extraordinary about who we are. For a long time, archaeologists assumed the answer was simple. Caves. Ancient humans lived in caves. That image is almost entirely wrong. Caves are dark, damp, and dangerous. Predators already lived in them. Bears, cave lions, hyenas. You didn't move into a cave, you competed for one, and most of the time, you lost. The real story of ancient shelter is far more impressive. In 2012, archaeologists excavating a site in Cebutu, South Africa, found something nobody expected. A bed. 77,000 years old, made from layers of compacted plant material, specifically a plant called Cryptocarpia woodi, which contains natural insect-repelling chemicals. Someone 77,000 years ago didn't just pick any leaves off the ground. They selected a specific plant because it kept bugs away while they slept. They knew chemistry. They just didn't have a word for it. In 2010, researchers found something even more remarkable. In Terra Amata, France, dating back 400,000 years, post holes, perfectly arranged in an oval. Someone had driven wooden poles into the ground, bent them toward each other, and tied them at the top. A hut 400,000 years ago, before Homo sapiens even existed. Homo erectus built this, a species we used to call primitive. They planned ahead, they understood load and structure. They built a roof before modern humans were born. But the most astonishing find came from Ukraine in Mezhyrich, 1965. Archaeologists uncovered the remains of 4 huts built 15,000 years ago, not from wood, not from stone, from mammoth bones. Each hut used the bones of 150 mammoths, skulls as foundations, tusks as archways, jawbones stacked like bricks. The largest was 24 feet wide. It had a fireplace inside, a storage pit for food underneath. This wasn't shelter, this was architecture. Let's reconstruct how this actually worked. You arrive at a new location with your group, 12 to 30 people. Everyone has a role, not assigned, understood. Some read the land, wind direction, where water runs and rain, which direction predators approach from. The site is chosen before a single branch is cut. Others collect material, not randomly. Young, flexible branches for bending, thick branches for support, specific leaves for insulation and smell. The structure goes up in hours, not days, because everyone already knows their part. This knowledge wasn't written down, it was spoken, parent to child, for 10,000 generations. Here is what changed everything. In 1960, anthropologist Marshall Solins studied hunter-gatherer shelter patterns. He found something counterintuitive. Ancient humans didn't build permanent structures by choice. A permanent structure means you can't leave. When animals migrate, you stay. When the water dries up, you stay. When predators learn your location, you stay. Mobility was survival. They built fast, lived well, moved on. The idea that permanent housing means progress, that came much later, and it came with a cost. When farming began 10,000 years ago, permanent shelter became necessary. You couldn't leave your crops, so you built walls, then bigger walls, then cities. And those walls that were meant to protect you became the thing that confined you. The first mortgage wasn't a document, it was a field you couldn't walk away from. For 290,000 years, shelter was temporary, built in hours, left behind without regret. For the last 10,000 years, we work our entire lives to own 4 walls. The person who built that mammoth bone hut in Ukraine spent 2 days building it, lived in it for a season, then walked away. No mortgage, no property tax, no landlord. Just the skill to build shelter anywhere on Earth with whatever the Earth provided. We call them primitive. They would look at your lease agreement and call you something else entirely.